Today, on this episode of RealityGays,
Gino thinks Matt is ugly. Sure, Jan.
We're reminded that pizza solves every international conflict.
And on our Call Us, we get a profile in dick pig courage.
Roll it, Christina.
Hello, this is Captain Poodle speaking. Are you ready to find love?
Yes, ahoy, matey.
Love. Exciting and new. Go online. They're catfishing you.
Shocker.
Fiance.
Soon you'll be flying to parts unknown.
90-day Fiance.
Marrying someone you only met on your phone.
Be they French or Chinese, a brand new K1 visa's the key.
Ooh, the key to what, Poodle?
To love.
It's reality, yes, let's love.
So, Uncle Sam ate some bad oysters or something and had really explosive diarrhea.
Just
Like smeared shit on the walls, that kind, and like explosive vomit, diarrhea. That's what happened to Brandon and Julia's house after Ron and Betty decorated it. I've never felt so assaulted by American patriotism in my life. Where they bought out the entire Party City USA section. Why did it have to be so? It almost felt offensive.
well,
It almost felt like they were trying to say, "You're an American now."
I know, and we have complicated feelings right now. Although as Pumps and Jen talk about, we can have gay-triots and day-triots, but still, I wondered if they even shopped for it, or if Betty just has a lot of this just in like a bin somewhere in her house.
Craft.
She always has.
It was. I just never seen anything like that. There was like streamers. There was like a portrait of Lee Greenwood.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they're like, it's like, what? What? We were trying to surprise everybody.
Lee Greenwood, Kennedy Center honor this year, probably.
Oh, I can't even. I cannot. Cannot.
It was a lot. We should.
I cannot. I can't even. I don't want to talk about it.
This is Reality Gays, y'all, and I'm Maddie.
And I'm Poodle, and we are two ridiculous homosexuals who love nothing more than tearing reality television a new one.
Truly. And especially our favorite obsession, TLC's, now I almost said 90-gay, 90-day Fiance. And this iteration is Happily Ever After.
Season 9, episode 7, Hasta la Vista,
baby.
Of course, the immortal words of Arnold Schwarzenegger. What an American story. An Austrian immigrant who became a governor and then had a mistress and fathered a child.
That's what men do here. That's what men do everywhere. But
became a bodybuilder, then became an actor, and then became governor.
And a lot of people hated him and thought he was crazy.
Maria Shriver.
Kennedy.
Kennedy. What an American story.
There you go. A lot of people didn't like him before, and now we wish wish that was the worst.
He's not so bad.
Now he's not so bad.
Now his son's on the White Lotus.
Yeah. Doing incest sex and turning Poodle on.
It's not incest sex.
It was his brother.
Well, he didn't participate really.
Now, let's move on, please. Okay, you were bringing up August and Fully Loaded.
August is bloated.
August is bloated. It feels bloated. August is bulging.
Bulging.
August.
September is fully loaded.
Well,
and I'm going to say
even
now,
more so.
Now it is even more loaded,
Now,
if possible.
What's more than fully loaded? I don't.
Chock full.
Chock full. It's just
double stuffed.
And yeah. You can't say that. Makes me think of Oreos, and then I'm trying to. We can't use that one.
Also, I go dirty on that one too. Double stuffed.
Yeah, and Poodle, why is it even full?
September is even more full because Seeking Sister Wife, the new season, I believe season 6. I believe maybe 5. I believe Seeking Sister Wife, the new season is coming September 22nd. We knew it.
Great. It's not like we're going to be in the middle of rushing to record Love is Blind US because it drops on.
Because we're right in the middle of it. I actually put it on the schedule today when I saw it. So that's going to come out. That's going to be on the $8 cringe tier of RealityGays Plus, RG Plus.
Available on Apple subscription, Patreon, or Supercast.
It's one of my favorite shows. Y'all, guess what? The Merrifields are back. You did not need to know that because you knew they would be.
You knew they would be. And Danielle, again, has aged another 5 years in just one season.
but she got a glow up, it looks like, or some type of up. I don't know if it's glowing.
Something.
But there, of course, is a Brazilian woman.
Oh, yeah.
There. And Garrick is looking like a surprised caroler, as usual, with his mouth.
All you need to know about Garrick is he believes that. Is it he that believes that putting semen in a woman makes her more intelligent?
Yes, it changes her brain.
Changes her brain.
Yes. Also, God spoke to him in his garage. That's where. Also, the Davises are back. Without Danielle as Carol 3. So I believe we have a new Carol 4. Y'all, the picture that they're showing, Carol 2's hair. It's like black
it got
around her eyes.
No.
It is horrendous.
Well, she's trying to differentiate, y'all, because we called them Carol 1, 2, and 3 because they all kind of look similar.
Carol 1 is trying something new as well. And Carol, their new girlfriend, kind of looks like someone grew Danielle in a lab and but used more Miracle Grow on her so she's taller. Kind of looks hulking.
Oh, okay. Good for her.
It's like when they grew up that little chicken and it becomes that like scary chicken monster on Looney Tunes.
Oh yeah, boy, that scared me as a kid.
You were scared by cartoons?
Little. Like that Night on Bald Mountain in Fantasia.
I loved it. I loved the scary things.
True or false? Did you want to get banged by the mountain?
Yes. Who did want to get banged by the mountain? And I was like, why do I feel alive?
I would love to hear that live. I feel like they never do it. Why don't they always do it on fucking Halloween?
They do it like Halloween because of Fantasia. Fantasia made
Not Barrino.
us.
Not Barrino.
No. Not
we're
Fantasia
talking...
Barrino. Life is not a fairy tale. Starring Fantasia Barrino.
No.
The Fantasia Barrino story starring Fantasia Barrino. By the way, I will never not hear the name Fantasia Barrino and not say Life is not a fairy tale. The Fantasia Barrino story, Fantasia Barrino story starring Fantasia Barrino. I will never not that classification always gets me.
I get it. Yeah, but we're talking about Disney's Fantasia.
Yes.
Big deal.
I think we were talking about Fantasia literally in the last show we did.
It's been on our minds lately.
How? No,
I don't know.
No, it's just because of your Disney Channel, garage.
You brought it up.
No, you did.
I did.
No.
I know. I was gaslighting you.
I know. The gaslighting happens on a daily basis. I know. And it's actually super cruel.
You know what's cruel? You know what's cruel?
What?
When a sissy in our Facebook group does a poll wondering if I'm actually going to get my braces off. The audacity.
And guess what? 3% said yes.
Yeah, not looking good.
Most people said no.
Most people said no.
Someone added something that says they will add more.
Yeah, someone added though, and that's actually the one I voted for. I even voted.
They're just going to add more like screws and nuts.
Just reading me for filth in our Facebook group.
Well, to this point, what else can they do? They're not going to take them off.
Yeah, I could say that, guess what? You're going to have jaw surgery again.
I'll
be wide shut trying to do the podcast like this.
What was your jaw like to begin with?
Oh, boy.
I just can't even imagine.
Looked like, some mountain kid who was drinking Mountain Dew from the age of 1.
Like, how did you breathe?
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, speaking of, like we've talked about this a little bit, but the big announcement is Seeking Sister Wife coming out. We've talked about this before. Toe is coming back the other way. This is Toe. This is Toe. Toe is coming back September 8th to replace Hump for Love. Will the NPCs / Westworld robots finally fall in love and take over the island? Or will they be crushed?
This is all I'm going to say because I already watched.
You watched it.
I watched Hunt for Love just because I'm leaving for podcast moving. I need to get a lot of stuff watched before I leave.
We get it.
And so, all
I'm going to say, be annoyed?
All I'm going to say
is there a big most dangerous game hunt?
There's not a most dangerous game hunt, but I'm going to say after the last episode, I believe I am co-signing with Tinfoil Hattie. The robots go rogue.
Yes,
I'm on board now.
Yes.
I believe it.
I knew it.
This is the finale that I think if you're listening to this on Sunday, it's the finale that airs tomorrow of Hunt for Love, which is a 2-hour finale. So I think we're getting a tell-all. There was not a preview for it.
We have to be.
But
because if it airs September 8th, they have to air something.
Yeah, so there will be at least 1 or 2 tell-alls.
Because God forbid there's a week off. Can you imagine? What would they do?
Well, think of it this way. Even if there was a week off, we would still have to work anyway because we have sponsors that we have to do a show for.
That's depressing.
And you can support our show by supporting our sponsors. So we appreciate Quince. Yep. I just got a Flow Knit shirt today and I love it.
I would totally do on-air advertisements for Quince. That's how much I love it.
I love their shit. It's good.
But I'm not going to do that.
No,
because they're not giving us that much money yet.
They're giving us enough. We appreciate that. But
said I would do it. I would do it, but I'm not.
Would do it, but not.
You just did it. You just said something on air. Take it out, Christina.
No, Christina, you don't take it because he talks about fucking Peloton and fucking Oura Ring all the time. And have they given us a dime?
That's fair.
I think you should switch to another ring. There's a new one now I saw that you don't even have to charge it. It goes off your body motion. You never have to charge it.
Well, that's efficient.
I know. It's probably very expensive.
Yeah. Y'all, Love is Blind UK. We are loving it. There are officially 4 episodes dropped. And I believe the first one was on the free feed, the regular feed. Like we normally do.
We always do a try before you buy, as we will do a Seeking Sister Wife. There will be a try before you buy.
And but we, in general, we really love this cast.
We do.
It's everyone's kind of pure. Of course, we have Sophie at the beginning.
It's out at this time, so the first batch has dropped. As people are listening, so you can talk freely.
It dropped Thursday at midnight. Thank you so much, Netflix, for giving us those screeners early because it helps us because otherwise we would never be able to do it. Anyway, it's great.
Speaking of Netflix selling Sunset, it's coming.
Yes. And the UK, the American version of Life is Blind. America. I just said Life is Blind.
Life is Blind.
Life is blind, y'all. We're all just walking around. We don't know what we're doing.
Oh, boy.
Just begging for change. Literally. Not just change in a... I'm explaining my metaphor and I hate it.
Yeah.
Not change in a cup, but I'm begging for change. Anyway, I think that's it. We're on YouTube. It's still YouTube's day is the best day of the week.
It is the best way. So if you want to watch us do this show, you can. It's on our YouTube channel.
Our Happily Ever After show is on YouTube, and also Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. When it comes back, I can't believe we don't have a date for that yet, and I'm so scared it's going to be right around the time of Satan's Sister Wife.
It is. We're up to 6,000, almost 6,300 YouTube subscribers.
We had like 100 like in 2 weeks. Oh,
yeah.
No.
Just remember, y'all, if you subscribe, not only do you get our shorts, a lot of our YouTube shorts. And so if you're not on TikTok or Instagram or Blue Sky and you're like, I don't see any of that shit because I don't trust, whatever, we get it. All of those are YouTube shorts that are doing really well. And you can watch them all there. You just need to subscribe at RealityGays Podcast.
Yay! I think we're ready to move on, are we?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
That was actually kind of quick.
It was kind of quick. Was it? Was it?
Brandon and Julia. Her parents are coming. Now, you kind of start to see through this. Both, it's interesting. We have two different couples meeting parents.
Yeah.
This episode. And there's a lot of anxiety on both sides where it doesn't as much with Brandon. Brandon doesn't really care at this point. He is worried about being blamed by Julia when something goes wrong. He even says it, and she co-signs and says, yes, I will. I will do that.
Yeah.
Something about them makes me think they might be together for the long haul. I don't know what it is.
Here's the deal with them is she's motherfucking crazy.
She is absolutely nuts.
But more in a fun way. Like she's kind of crazy like Jasmine can be before Jasmine gets activated.
Yeah.
But when we met her, she literally goes up. She's like, I'm crazy. And she's like, what do you want? She's like, what do you want me to do?
Well,
if we said dance, monkey dance, she would do it.
She's like, do me. Yeah. And I would
make fun of me.
I said, I go Russia. And she's like, that is what I sound like. And she's laughing. She was having a really good time.
So she really, it's what I love about her is there's some things in life she does not take seriously at all. But then when she does take things seriously, i.e., the obsessive cleaning when her mother is coming.
Yeah.
Which I feel like you and I both can relate to this.
Yeah.
I'll never forget. I spent 4 days cleaning my apartment when my mother was coming. Up and down the baseboards, top of the ceiling fans, all the shit. My mom walks in and she's like, oh, your place looks so nice and clean. I said, thank you, Mama. 30 minutes. She goes to the bathroom. She comes out of the bathroom. The light switch of the bathroom was dirty. I cleaned it for you, honey.
The light switch?
The light switch. And I was destroyed.
Yep. Sounds about right.
And it was when you're a mother, y'all, I don't know if you've ever fully talked about the trauma of you've talked about the coma, but the trauma of waking up from a coma and realizing that your mother was living in your apartment.
Yes, my mother and father were living in my apartment.
What his mother did to his entire apartment.
She just started decorating it how she wanted. You didn't have this. You didn't have this either. So I needed this.
She got you all new rugs.
Oh my God, they were hideous.
And she was getting them like the first week she was there. And I didn't want to say this, but at the time the doctors were telling me he might not live. And I'm like, why do you want to spend this money if he dies? Like, what are you going to do with this?
She needed something to do.
She needed something to do.
She needed something to do. And she's like, you got to have something at the foot of your bed to put things in.
poor poodle, when he came back to his house, you didn't know where anything was.
No, she just rearranged everything. Well, this is not where you would get, it's not logical to get. You know what she did? She arranged it like her house was. She even like the drawers underneath the silverware drawer were how her house was.
Yeah.
It was unreal.
She changed everything. I mean, I liked a lot what she did. It's pretty organized, I'll be honest. It wasn't bad.
Her house is so rigorously organized that way. And if you touch the spice cabinet, I don't even want to get into it. Because if I try to go in there, she's like, let me just do it because you're going to mess it up. It's in an order and I know where it is.
So we related to Julia freaking out and cleaning up all the dog hair. Although if you've got German Shepherds, why bother?
They're shedders, yeah.
Why? I love German Shepherds. We had one. But why bother?
Brandon basically says, she's very particular about cleaning now but I normally clean the house. And so they're picking them up, and of course Betty calls. I wish I was going with you. Can't wait for them to see the farm and go to the animals and blah blah blah. And Julie's like, yeah, we're going home first. The amount of that Julia doesn't even have to be nice to Betty anymore. It's ran out so long ago. The way she talks to her.
I'm gonna tell you now. It's going to get worse, too, when they have a kid.
I know.
Because
it's going to be awful.
She's going to use that. Well, if you want to see your grandchild, you got to play by my rules now, y'all.
Yeah.
Because a grandbaby changes everything.
That's true. It sounds like a children's book. A grandbaby changes everything. And a child has to, like, learn to live. Like, let's say it's a child who's living with its grandmother. Like an adult, maybe even an adult child. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe this is a misguided idea. Never mind.
Thank you. I was just letting you say it. Stick to the little poodle book.
No, you know what it is? It's a card. It's a card that you give a grandmother. A grandbaby changes everything. You're a different woman now.
Now you could though have a book of Little Poodle goes to Meemaws.
Oh. And talks to grandmother poodle. Oh, I never had a Meemaw. My grandmother would never allow that.
I know, but I didn't want to.
My mother was trying. I said Beebaw, and that was what she became. But because my grandmother hated the word Meemaw or anything like that, and my mother fell suit and said, "I will never be called grandmother or any derivative of such."
My mother said Graham, but she did not want it. She really did hate Meemaw.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
Little Poodle goes to Bebop and watches
soap operas.
Yes.
And says my mother's dirty sexual soap operas. Betty calls and she's like, "Oh, we'll give your mom a big hug for me." And Julie's like, "Yeah, bye."
Yeah,
click.
bye. Click.
So they're working on him saying "Welcome to America" in Russian, and Russian is not an easy language. To be fair.
Has Brandon tried? I don't think so, no, but it's
for
really
6
hard.
years. He hasn't tried.
No.
And she's like, remember, we're not going to talk about any problems that we're having. I don't want to show them. I don't want them to look at our dirty panties instead of dirty laundry.
Dirty laundry.
And she said, I don't want to share anything as bad as happening. I want them to think everything is good, and I don't want them to stress. Sound familiar?
Yeah.
Don't want to stress them out.
Oh, yeah. I freaked out. Remember when my mother stayed with us when it was you and me and Sissy that lived in a house? I think they did see a different side of me where they were like, what the? I think they both understood. But yeah, I was, I hired a house cleaner.
You did.
And Julia tells Brandon, she's like, by the way, I haven't told them everything. And he's like, what? She's like, no, I don't tell them anything. I keep everything inside me. And Brandon seems shocked. And at this point, I'm like, she's Russian.
Yeah.
Like, they are Russian. What do you expect? That is, if we've learned anything from Olga Pudolskaya, you keep everything inside and you never show your cards.
And if you do have anything, you whisper it into a vodka bottle at 3 a.m. Because the vodka bottle keeps all secrets.
It does.
So later on, they do meet the parents. She looks just like her mom.
Her mother's beautiful.
And the mom speaks a little English. The father speaks like what you would think a caricature of a Russian man would.
He does talk like someone from The Americans.
Yes.
Which one of the best shows I've ever seen.
Anyway, of course, mom starts in immediately. It's like, Julia, why are you dressed so lightly? You'll get sick. It's Eastern Europe and a lot of Europe. They're terrified of drafts because they lead to sickness.
Yeah.
It's just every single time. So he tries some Russian, but he can't kind of come up with anything. And she yells at him. She's like, you haven't learned any Russian for 6 years. And she speaks some Russian at him. He's like, I love you too.
Yeah.
And then he's like, but basically she says, you want this pussy, you need to learn some Russian. And there we are.
And as we have a meme, as you said that, where I said, Olga Pudlskaya just entered the chat, y'all.
And so this is, remember, y'all, they're divorced. Her parents are divorced. So they're not going to be sleeping in the same bed. Brandon kind of screwed this up.
Yes.
And the mom just like, we just got here and there's tension. So you kind of understand why Julia doesn't want them to fight or do anything, because it seems like the mom is already panicking.
Well, it seemed like too,
and they're judgy. They're already judgy.
Well, and they had to fly together probably.
Yeah.
It sounds like
they're already annoyed.
The mom can speak and understand English better than the father, so he's probably rely on her, which a Russian man doesn't love that.
No.
It's just, y'all, there's just a match waiting to light this up.
Yeah, and
I kind of hope our parents have a huge fight while they're here. That would be amazing.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they probably do, because they're there for a month. So they order some pizza, American pizza, and later on the next day we're touring DC, and of course Brandon, being an American, they're like pointing to that. He's like, "What is this, Brandon?" And of course, the father's like, I know more about this than you do.
Yeah, Americans don't. I just want to say one thing that you already know this, but it just proves your point of what happened. Y'all, there is all this stuff in the room. Who's sleeping in what room? Brandon fucked up. But American pizza can cure all sins. Did you notice as soon as they had the pizza, everybody was in a good mood?
It's really good.
It's really good.
Pizza's really good. Pizza can change the world.
Really, truly. Mm-hmm. I know. I just wanted to say that because we are a pizza stand podcast.
That doesn't even need to be said, but yes.
And cake.
If I'm yes, totally.
Yes. If
you don't like either of those, you need to rethink. You need to rethink listening to us. I would say so.
Mm-hmm. But going off of what you were talking about on this, Americans we don't know shit about.
Yeah. We're less informed about our country than a lot of countries are. Truly. Yeah.
Really? Yeah. And
in general,
it also doesn't help that this bus ride looks so fucking miserably hot.
And yeah, it's if they're in the summer, humid DC swamp weather, this looks miserable.
Isn't DC actually? They brought in dirt because wasn't it actually on a marsh?
Yes, completely.
So it's shout out to Jackie, our den mother of our Facebook group, because she's living in that hot shit.
It's no one the whole area is just too humid. Nope. Never again. I left humidity forever when I left the East Coast.
Never say never.
I mean, no, that's one of the things I love about Southern California. We just don't have it, y'all. It's just not a thing here. It's a desert.
It is. I know. I have an air conditioner in my bedroom, and I got to send a message saying a lot of them are being recalled because there's mold in them. And then I was terrified, and I looked, and I was like, "There's no mold in my air conditioner. Looks great." And then I kind of Googled, and they're like, "Because you live in California." And I went, "Oh,
yeah,
just another reason."
I know it's pretty great here.
God, I don't want to go to Dallas next week where it's going to be 96 degrees.
It's gonna be awful.
God.
I liked it when they said, "Oh, the White House looks small." I remember thinking the same thing when I saw
I
it.
did too. Yeah, it does look smaller than you think. Mm-hmm.
Maybe it'll be bigger later.
Maybe we'll put money into that along with the ball in gold.
So the parents, y'all, they get back to Dinwiddie, and of course, his parents,
fake.
Dinwiddie.
Mm-hmm.
His parents looks like America, smeared shit all over the walls.
Now, what did you think about this? I feel like we might have different takes where I'm torn because if Betty and Ron this is too much decorations. But however, if they were normal parents and not always involved in their shit, I actually thought this was a sweet surprise. Would I do less? Maybe do like one like sign that says "Welcome to America," and maybe they have like some like donuts tomorrow morning for them for breakfast, like an American breakfast thing, and they just say, "We want to meet you. Hi, bye."
I think this is taking their account to this is what they would like for themselves. They're not thinking about what Julia's parents would like.
Exactly, because
it's a very American-centric thing.
Not even American-centric. I feel like it's them-centric.
Yeah, exactly.
I would love this.
I would hate this.
But I wouldn't do this for you because I would
hate it.
You would hate it.
Yeah.
And I would know that also I've met your mother. I knew if your mother, she'd be like, "Yeah, why are you here?" She would just say,
Yeah. And they're trying to make it, they're trying to insert themselves when they weren't asked. And
so I want to say, I feel like that's what Julia's more upset about rather than
Julia's basically saying, "You should have told us. You should have told us." And she finally says, "They don't have boundaries." You've known that since the first time you met him.
You've known that since the first time. Well,
and it's not going to happen because he's never going to stand up to her. It's just never going to happen.
Never.
Maybe when he has a kid. I don't know.
Look,
I don't know.
I like Brandon. He's a nice guy, but he is spineless when it comes to his parents.
Totally.
So, never going to happen.
I think it's time.
Is it?
I think it's time. The Duke.
Clock twink. Y'all.
President of the Historical Society.
It is. First of all, this is your Gilded Age Corner. And first of all, if you have not seen the meme of Nathan Lane from the Birdcage, I'm going to actually read the actual quote that somebody made. It actually says, there is a meme from the Birdcage and it says, "There's only one way Ward McAllister can get into society now." And it's a picture of Nathan Lane dressed as the drag mother at the middle of Birdcage. The way I howled.
There's also a meme of Daddy Railroad shirtless, and it's like Daddy Railroad divorce party. It's like
I think a sissy made that. In the Facebook group.
No, I think there was a watermark on it. You did not look close enough again.
No, I don't.
But I'm saying this is one of the things you do. You throw out things that you think may happen. But I'm saying you can't just say things and because we have a platform.
But
so you
correct me, so it's
things.
Fine. Look, if I'm not talking about if the earth is flat or not, I'm talking about a meme. I don't care if I get it wrong.
You just throw out things and it's mistake.
But it's not like I'm.
But there are bigger things that you say it about.
It's fine.
It had Daddy Railroad and it said entrance is copper.
That is copper. That was so good.
And it's very funny. No Bertha allowed.
There was the finale of the Gilded Age. If you missed it last week,
Yes.
very hotly anticipated finale of the Gilded Age.
George Russell is alive.
He's
Although
alive.
He's been hitting the laudanum, which is an opiate derivative.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, y'all, I'm thinking we might see a laudanum-addicted George Russell next season.
Queen Victoria loved it. I just saw a little thing. What'd you think?
I loved it. It seemed a little quick to put things together, but that's finales. I love it that Peggy finally has some happiness, it seems like.
Yes.
With Dr. Kirkland. And
I love that
Rashad got her just desserts.
Audra McDonald finally.
Yes.
Miss Scott finally got to say her piece. And I'm telling you, I could watch scenes between Felicia Rashad and Audra McDonald
Me too.
all fucking
I've been
day.
waiting for that scene. That scene was fantastic.
They are so great together. I love that. I feel like they finally, with Peggy Scott, they realize it's not just about Peggy Scott. It's like showing her family and her life.
Yeah.
And they finally hit their stride, I think, in that storyline.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah.
Totally agree. And let's see. Larry and Larian are reunited.
I love this idea. Because I like that actor. She reminds me of a young, not Helen
Who are you talking
Hayes. The one who plays, I'm thinking, you're right.
I knew. I was going to say you had.
See, again, you always correct me, so it's fine.
What happens when I'm not here?
Well,
I'm saying you said take more personal responsibility.
Even then, usually if I do a show, if it's going to be with like Amy or Mary Payne, they usually correct me. When I do things with Kim from Cray Cray, Kyle will correct me, but Kim just lets me say whatever the fuck I want. That's why I love her. I think Kim and I just get it wrong all the time, but we love Cray Cray, y'all.
We have a platform. Yeah. Anyway.
Yes, Larian is
they're good to go. And y'all, we got a lavender marriage that's gonna happen.
That's what I am so excited about.
The bitchiest queen is gonna marry a bitchier queen. I don't know who's who. Mrs. Winterton, formerly is known as Turner, the lady's maid, and Oscar.
I think why I like her is because she looks like a young Helen Reddy to me, and I loved Helen Reddy so much.
Like all red-blooded American boys.
Is that woman true? Is that woman a Broadway actor as well?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I'm here for this.
Maybe she is, but I don't recognize her.
It's a big deal. He got her into the Newport party, and I love it when women who don't love each other also have an understanding of one another.
Yes. When Bertha kind of just goes, it's not worth my time anymore to hate on you. It makes me glad because I do love that actress, and I think she's got a lot to do. She's a good schemer. And
she is a good schemer.
The other things that happened are probably the biggest thing that happened was Mrs. Astor was not going to come to Bertha's ball, of course, because her daughter, there was divorced women. Divorced women! Heavens! Cats lying down with dogs. Divorced women attending. But this idea of divorced women like Aurora Fane and even her daughter Charlotte. And there was a line that she said, am I supposed to sit by the fireplace and do needlepoint for the rest of my life? And she's like, well, to do that, you'd have to learn to thread a needle.
Good.
Donna Murphy.
Donna Murphy is killing it.
And at the very end, when she showed up and you only saw her back. And she walks in and she's like, she's like, I don't care what happens. You are my daughter. Because you knew Mrs. Astor was going to show up.
Yeah. And
the look on Bertha's face when she does, she goes, I did it. I have Mrs. Astor. And I almost think that
she knows that Miss Astor recognizes she's just as powerful as her.
Yes. And then she said, look, and she said, what was the line she said? Around the room, she's like, the ballroom is, she's like, mine is the past and the present. This ballroom of Bertha's ballroom is the future. And I think she's realizing it. And this is the thing. I really believe this. Bertha, by inviting divorced women, is either trying to basically push Mrs. Astor out and start a new kind of movement, or force her to come join hers. It's brilliant. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if it's as goodwill inducing as everybody else thinks it is. Bertha is only still out for herself.
She is. But she's going to be a grandma.
She's because Agnes is going to have a guy's having a baby.
I actually love that this is not true to real life. They ended up, I don't think they got along well in real life. When she married a duke, they ended up getting divorced. But
you're talking about the
Vanderbilts.
This is based on the Vanderbilts. Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know how totally accurate it is.
And I don't know either, because, Bertha Russell, they get divorced in real life. And so I'm of two minds, because I think what has really divided people is the ending.
Just for clarity, there is no Bertha Russell. There was no actual Bertha Russell. That wasn't real.
But she's based off, is it Cornelia Vanderbilt?
It's Alva Vanderbilt. But I'm saying you keep mentioning her name, so I don't want to make it.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I just want people to make the connection to the show. Yeah. But what did you? This was all over. I'm sure it was all over your feed of people that had opinions about this. What were your thoughts?
What specifically?
That Train Daddy said, "Thanks for healing me and putting me back to health. And I still think you're a horrible, conniving bitch, and I'm leaving you and staying in them with all the men."
I think it's good storytelling. Okay. I don't love it that it happened. Also, I think his eyes are now open to what she's done. The thing is, he's the same as she is. He's the exact same. He's a fucking robber baron.
That's where I want to actually say, I don't know if it's good storytelling. I'm not saying I want them to be together or all that, but he's a very smart man, and he's been shown as a very smart, intelligent. I'm like, exactly what you said. I'm like, but you are the same or worse. So why? And you encouraged that. We saw in previous season, he encouraged that ambition in her.
Here's what I agree. Here's why it's good storytelling, in my opinion, because it gives Bertha some more. It centers Bertha at the middle of the story, because she always has more to do.
I agree with that. I think the where they got you, I agree, is good storytelling. I felt a little bit what you said at the beginning of this. A lot of things happened too fast.
Yep,
I just felt like it was like Daenerys Targaryen turning bad. I was like, this happened too quickly. I almost feel like because they kind of started doing that more in the mid-season. We almost needed an entire season to build up for him to make this choice, to me.
He wasn't really happy in the beginning of this season. And you've seen it there. Because there's been no, because the first season and the second season, they banged a lot. There was no sex this season.
Yeah. And so it does feel a little, at least it feels a little unearned, as you say often.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. It is.
Yeah.
I love that Bertha, she's on her. The ending gave me with her character the same feeling we got. I kind of don't want to bring this up because you're going to start quoting it and gaily freak out. But at the end of season 1, where she's in the bed and she has that monologue.
Yes. No, here's the thing.
It gave me those vibes.
We love unrequited, and we love to be left saying that and Carrie Coon just has such a face of, how will I get through this?
Yeah.
And they know that we love that. Bertha can never have what she fully wants because she's never ever going to get it.
And I think it's going to be a lot of the women coming together next season to kind of, what can we do as women? Which I love that, because we love it when they take down the patriarchy.
Yeah. Well, it's going to happen very slowly, but yes.
Yeah.
Got a long way to go before they take down the patriarchy, because it still hasn't happened yet.
So yeah, I agree with you. It was a little too quick for me, but I think it'll really pay off though next season.
Yeah, I was pretty satisfied. I love the dueling balls between Mrs. Kirkland's ball and the Bertha ball. The Bertha ball.
It's a lot of people have talked about this, but I don't think people realize, like even I did not know a lot about, again, our American history of this side of historical Black culture in America. And I love that they're showing this.
One of my friends posted, who is a Black woman, said, I can't tell you how it's not like, she's like, not that I run away from something where I see Black people as slaves in something, a period drama. She's like, but how refreshing it is to not see that.
Yes.
To see this depicted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I love that they're showing that.
It's a different side than we usually see. Yep. And this has been your Gilded Age Corner. We close the ballroom for another year and a half. Bye, Train Daddy. We'll always have...
Oh, don't worry. He'll do something gay on hiatus.
Oh, please. I
speaking
swear
of,
to God.
Well, there's also a great interview. Sissy sent this to me, actually. Great interview with Clock Twink from Interview Magazine. Clock Twink and
Ben Allers is his name. Yeah,
Ben Allers. Yes, Clock Twink, and a lot of people forget that. And I don't think we watched that season. We had stopped covering the show, but he kind of he was on Sabrina on Netflix. So we didn't watch that season, but he was on Sabrina, and he's now really, really good friends with Kieran. What's her name? Who was in Sabrina?
Kieran
who started?
Culkin? No, you're saying it's not Kieran.
It's who she was in Mad Men. The blonde hair. What's her name?
I'm actually trying to think of it. If you'd stop fucking talking.
Okay. Carmen.
This is
Kiki.
embarrassing.
Kiki.
Your inanity won't let me even. It's like hurting my brain.
I can look it up. It is Kiernan Shipka.
Kiernan Shipka. Thank you.
Yes, but anyway, they've remained really good friends. So it's a great interview. I don't even know if they print Interview Magazine anymore. Just read it online.
I loved Interview.
Yeah, I know.
So glossy and kind of subversive, kind of really gay.
Kinda. Come on.
Shall we move on to Gino and Jasmine?
Let's do it.
This was more of a very kind of messy episode for them.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing really happens except for Natalie's kind of having her kind of three sisters moment. Monologue. I have two cute little kids. What's the Navy? I have a daughter. I don't live like this. And I'm like, you're an actress.
She is. So, and Gino's like, I think Jasmine and Matt should leave. I can't believe they invited him here. Makes me want to vomit. He's so ugly.
Yeah.
Ugly. So gross.
Because Matt is very ugly in Gino's opinion.
Very ugly. And she's trying to leave. She can't find an Uber because there
must be none in Canton.
They're like a fucking small town.
And at one point later, Michelle says to Jasmine back inside, and she's like, "You made a very dramatic entrance, Jasmine." And
yes.
And
I saw her, and my blood boiled, and I erupted in a volcano.
I saw that bitch in her entitlement.
Fucking
I want to slap her in the face. And Matt says, sometimes Jasmine can be kind of scary, but I haven't made best decisions with women. I'm attracted to firecrackers. She can have a temper. It's kind of hot, but if it turns against me, I'm not liking it as much.
At least he admits that he has he's damaged when it comes to his taste.
And Michelle even says to Jasmine, she's like, I wish you would have been there for the conversation we had before, because it turns out Gino lied to her as well. He talked about him wanting to get back with you. And Natalie was kind of shocked.
yeah, I mean, she said Natalie called him out right in front of all of us.
Yeah.
And that's what, because we talked about this. You see Jasmine, and I feel like this will get, unless things get more horrible and Natalie gets shittier or whatever, but Jasmine has that, oh, well, I feel bad now. Because she thought she knew about everything. She said,
she thinks it was initiated by Natalie. Yeah.
Yeah. But what she said, which maybe could help, she's like, what I realized, the woman doesn't matter.
It's Gino.
Gino is always going to lie and manipulate women because that is Gino. And I actually went, oh, this actually could be the nail in the coffin for her.
Yeah. I hope it is. I don't think it is yet, sadly. And so they're just playing pool, y'all. And Matt says, I think I need to go have a conversation with Gino. And I'm like, this is not going to go good.
This is not smart.
And
because he brings up, he's still legally responsible, yet Matt is the one paying for all this shit.
Right. I don't love that argument because it makes
it feels
him,
like you're paying for. I get it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I understand that he's making it. What Matt is trying to do is saying that Gino is a deadbeat for doing that. So that's kind of it kind of feels like Jasmine is property after a while. So that's kind of what it starts to sound like.
Don't love it. Don't love it.
But this is the first time Gino has seen him in person. He's like, he's short and kind of ugly. And I'm surprised Jasmine ended up with him. And then Matt just says, can I just talk to you? It's like, Jasmine told me a lot about these things. He's like talking to Natalie. Did he tell you he was backing out of the divorce? And Natalie's like, all I know is I came here for a good time. And she's calling me all these names. I have been an advocate for clarity. Which is true.
Which is true. Which is very true.
And Matt says, she should not have said those things, but she saw you standing next to him. They're still married. She's still wearing the ring. And I don't know if I agree with this, but Natalie's like, what's that got to do with me? You should attack Gino, not me. That I agree with. You should come at Gino more, but it has a lot to do with you. The fact that they are still married and don't seem to be getting through it.
This is why I don't think her and Jasmine will come to like an understanding because I actually think it'll be on Natalie's part because I don't think Matt was attacking her.
I didn't. No.
From what we saw, it looked like he was just kind of asking questions and helping her see the situation as well. Yeah. And she was real fucking defensive about it.
And then Gino says, but you're having a relationship with a married woman. So it's interesting. Gino now, if Jasmine is a married woman, he's a married man.
But it's different for him. It's different for him. And he, again, as Matt says, I'm just following the plan. He's like, that's not the plan. And
he says, you were talking months before the agreement. And Matt's like, I was friends with her. I'm friends with a lot of women. Look at me, Gino. You think I'm struggling?
That was great.
He's like, you need Viagra. Then it gets into a pissing contest.
It does.
I don't need Viagra. I don't need it. He's like, I'm in my 30s. It is kind of funny. Both these men have Michigan accents, and then just to be, to having a pissing contest in a Michigan accent sounds funny to me.
It does. It does.
They're both trying to cut each other with their sharp vowels.
Mm-hmm.
And so Matt basically says, look, you don't know what you're getting into. She's like, you don't know me. Control your woman. Again, terrible talk, like women are property and can be controlled.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
not wonderful.
The Uber comes. She says, I'll see you, Gino. And he's like, well, they really fucked up my night and possibly my relationship. And I don't know if I'm ever going to see her again. I wish I'd stayed with Natalie that night and I'd been intimate with her.
Wish I would have gotten that pussy when I can. That's what he's saying. It's not
kind
about
of awful.
her. He's like, I wish I would have gotten my jollies when I could have.
Yuck.
I think all we need to know, if you still are like, I don't know what to believe in all this.
Join the club.
I disagree because you know what to believe when you have. It was earlier on when Michelle and Dana are in the moment, and she says Gino has done this to himself because his history of the way he has treated women. And
that's a good point.
I do not think she is talking about just Jasmine and Natalie. I think
That's a
she
good
is
point.
talking about a litany of women. And even Dana said he's made his bed and needs to take a nappy, and I'm not tucking him in anymore. So these two
Yeah.
have seen this bullshit for decades, I bet. Decades.
And the fact that they're still friends with her. Y'all,
That's all you need to know.
her social media has them in it all the time.
All the time. Y'all, it's time for a call us.
It's time for you called us. All right.
All right, everybody, here we go.
Anonymity, I'll call myself Daisy Buchanan.
Ooh.
I just started
What
dating
The
about
Great
2
Gatsby.
months ago
Okay.
after a second husband and 17 years. My sister calls me a dick pig on a regular basis,
Love it.
but what
Good.
makes someone a true dick pig? Well, 3 weeks ago, I fell off a ladder. Totally my own fault. And I sustained a lot of injuries, including a fractured rib.
Oh.
But
That's not a
same
metaphor. She
night
actually fell off
that
the
I
ladder.
she fell off a ladder.
I was
Oh, okay.
scheduled to meet up with a man from my summer roster, I guess.
Summer roster. I love it.
I just started dating, like I said, so I've just been being casual, and I love it.
Great.
So I texted my date telling him my injuries in the fall and what happened, and I broke a rib, and he asked if he should still come over. And I thought for about 2 seconds, and yes, you should come over.
Atta girl.
I still wanted to fuck him.
There you go.
He did come over. We had some weed, TV, but ultimately, of course, we did end up in bed.
There you go.
He was gentle, but not too gentle. But I was fine.
Oh, not.
And I still got that D.
Good for you, girl.
He stayed over, of
Oh.
course. I don't know why they always do
Thank
that.
you.
But that morning, I was supposed to meet another man in a cabin in the mountains.
Wow. Yes.
I thought about that for 2 seconds. I said, sure, I'm still coming. He said he'd treat me like a queen, take care of me. So I'm like, sure. And again, I drove
Icon.
2 hours for
With a broken rib.
the ladies. When you're in doubt, and gentlemen too, I'm a dick pig, and so are you. I love you guys. Keep going, queen.
That story is inspirational. And I think she might have been on painkillers.
You know, Sissy Dick Pig Daisy, we salute you. Reality
That
Gays
is definitely a
salute you.
salute.
That's a Reality Gay salute.
Look at you.
Wow. Wow.
Y'all, if you can
Broken.
dream it. If you can dream it.
Broken rib, broken schmib. I'm getting some dick.
Yeah.
Wow.
She might have ended up in traction by the end of that, but she got that D.
You know what? If I got hit by a bus tomorrow in heaven, I would say, you know what? But I did some good in the world because that woman went out and got that D.
I gotta say, y'all, as long as everyone's safe, as long as you think you're going to some place that's safe, and you're not taking your life in your own hands, I need to follow that advice sometimes. But don't give up that D. Don't pass up. Don't pass up D.
Good for
Passed
you.
over dick is a squandering.
Okay. Well,
Unless it's not good dick, and then,
yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's good dick if you're driving 2 hours for dick. When's the last time you drove 2 hours for dick?
God, we have Grindr. I don't drive more than 2 miles.
What about when you're in South Carolina?
That's driving, but I would never drive 2 hours. You know what though? I did drive to Charlotte one time, but I did, however, have dinner with a friend. No, I'm sorry, Asheville. I did have dinner with a friend in Asheville.
So you had pre-dinner dick.
But I was meeting someone else. It wasn't.
But I mean, you had dick then before your dinner.
Yes.
Yeah.
I needed a reason to go up there because I didn't want to be driving up to Asheville for dick.
Was it good dick though?
It was really good. It was worth the drive. Totally
There you go.
worth the drive.
See, it's worth the drive. Oh, all right, everybody.
That's going to get me through the day.
That is the show. That is the show. We're going to jump into part 2 where we're going to be talking about Darcy, Georgie. Oh, God. Your sister. I love her. We're going to be talking about Darcy and Georgie.
My favorite moment is when he's hugging his sister, and her going,
And she
yep,
just,
yep.
Yeah. It was great.
It's so Darcy.
We got a Darcy and Georgi. A very dramatic turn for Libby and Andrei. Something I did not expect.
I did not expect for her to go not without my daughter to go home.
I kind of loved it.
I did not expect it. And Andrei's face. You know what it was? Yeah. It was kind of like her face when he took her phone. That's always the moment when she's got her phone, he grabs it out of her hand, and her face.
Oh,
you just did that to me on camera.
And don't forget, and then the not scary at all, Tigerlily and Adnan.
Good Lord. Yikes. I wish I could remove this from my memory that they were ever on. I guess it is important to see what a controlling man is like. Regardless of religion.
No, the man is a monster hiding behind his religion.
Yes.
But we'll get all into this because we'll talk about it on the next episode.
This was absolutely chilling.
Save it. We're not covering it now. It's just a tease. God, you give everything away. God. All right, everyone. You can't ever do just the tip. Ever.
I can't. I need it all.
All right, everybody.
I want it all.
Thank you for listening. Reminder, you can support our show by supporting our sponsors.
Please.
So those ads that you hear, think about that as you move in,
Go get yourself a Quince t-shirt. They're great.
Or some jewelry or whatever. Or a gold bar. I don't know why they're selling it, but they do.
What? What?
They have gold fucking bars you can buy on their website.
That's weird, but
okay. All right, everybody, leave us a review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, and you can comment there. Or if you don't want to listen to our ads at all, you can join RG Plus on the $8 tier. That's on patreon.com/realitygays or on Supercast, which is realitygays.supercast.com. Or what's easier than Poodle? Apple subscriptions. One little button.
One click.
And you're in. You
As opposed to the sequence of buttons you'll have to press
and if you're cheap like Poodle, you can buy a year's worth and get a discount.
I love a good discount for a year.
It kind of is worth it if you're here. Just do that. All right, everybody. We will see you next episode. But until then, we call these people lonely hearts because aren't we all just lonely hearts looking for love in all the wrong places?
Yes. And if you are on your way to a dick appointment with a broken collarbone...
You keep going, Queen. You keep going, Queen.
We see you. We see you. And you're a real one.
You're a real one. And you know what? And then...
Get the fuck going, Queen.
Once you get that dick, you
call
come
us
back
and tell us about it.
You call us.
Call us.